I'm back, y'all. Hello. Woo! My kids, they're screaming. And I heard my daughter tell my oldest son, she's filming. And then he opens the door anyway. But gotta love those kids. Welcome back to the vlog. Look, I'm hunched down talking to y'all. And probably got love some. Okay. Hold on. I'll be right back. Welcome back to the vlog. My name is Talia. And it is day number 14. I cannot believe it. It has been 2 weeks. And I'm really proud of my consistent vlogging. Who am I? But more so, thank y'all for being here. If it's your first time, then you find me trying to lose 60 pounds in 90 days. And right now it's going pretty well in terms of overall lifestyle change understanding. Last week I was down 5 pounds. This week I'm down nothing. And I'm not mad at it at all. I am okay with it. I had time to process through it the last couple of days because I'm like, what's going on? And I know better. I know a whole lot better than to take myself through these types of changes. And the reason I know better is because I'm a woman. Our body goes through different changes. And because I am doing things to change my body, but also doing things that are counterintuitive, like not sleeping, not drinking enough water, not drinking my electrolytes every day, stuff like that. So today I'm going to talk to you about next week's goals, current progress, and yeah, just chop it up a little bit. So this will be chatty. But you saw me get my little peloton ride in. I'm sorry for calling it little. If little offends you, I'm sorry. It's how I talk. I should be like my big peloton ride. I only rode for about 25. Let me stop minimizing. I rode for 25 minutes. I did a 15-minute like actual workout with I think her name's Robin Arzone. It was older. It was some LL Cool J situation. And then I did like a just self-guided ride. I just turned the resistance up to about 40-45 and rode for over 10 minutes there. I was really just trying to burn 100 calories. That's really all I was doing. So a little bit over 10 minutes. So yeah, and got that done, but I felt good. I did not work out at all on Saturday. As I said in the last vlog, my knee was bothering me. Actually, both my knees were bothering me. I was at Hollywood Studios, Disney World, like kind of hobbling a little bit up the steps. And I was like, yo, I don't love this. So Saturday, I made the decision, which I think was very wise, not to do anything. But also, because this is as much behavioral change, or mostly about behavioral change as it is about anything else, today I was like, go get on that Peloton you paid for. You don't have to go outside. You got stuff in the house. We got food at home. You got exercise equipment at home. So I was like, just get on. And again, it's more for my mental health and for my mindset shift. I have talked to y'all before about not letting this become an idol for me, but I also don't want to become lax, make excuses, and then one day turn into 2, turn into 4. The next thing you know, I'm not talking to y'all for 30 days. I'm like, oops, my bad. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. So today's ride was about that. It wasn't about calorie burn. It was just about muscle memory, to be honest. And so that tomorrow when I get my derriere back out to the stadium, I'm not sure if I'll be doing stairs tomorrow. I'm going to see how this knee is feeling in the morning. We will play it by ear. So thanks for listening to me ramble about that. So look, I have a list because I don't want to talk y'all to death, okay? I really don't. So we talked about me getting on my Peloton that I hadn't been on in ages. Let's talk about weight gain. So I bugged out earlier this week because I was like, dang, how I gained 2 pounds. I talked about it in an earlier vlog. And I was like, yo, like, I know I haven't eaten 7,000 calories. So I was confused. But I also understand water retention, all the things, and it doesn't really matter. What I'm looking at is a cumulative effort. So It wasn't righteous, you know what I mean? I might tell y'all if I was wilding out. I'm pretty transparent. Y'all saw me eat salami, which is high in fat, in the Disney vlog. What you didn't see was me eating a chomp. I told y'all about my little sugary almonds that I had. All of that stuff is kind of high in fat, but also I was moderate and not out of bounds, right? And for as many calories as I'm burning most days, I'm pretty much these days netting at most like 400 calories a day. So I want to, and that varies. So I don't want to hold fat, but like most days, that's what I've been netting. So I am going to allow myself some grace this week, though. I'm not all over the place. School is ending. I will have less running around the creation to do. So we are, in a sense, locking in, you know, but I've been locked in. So I don't want to play myself, because so many times I have been so hard on myself about this. And 90 days is a long time, but it'll be here before you know it. But I also don't want like 1 week to define a cumulative process, right? So we're going to be cool on that. I'm going to be kind to myself. I literally wrote it down here. Be kind to myself, and not keep taking myself through these changes. In the past, I have gotten to this point, had a little bit of progress, or had even maybe a lot of progress, and something didn't go the way I wanted to go, and I was like, oh man, bump it. Today wasn't good, so then I like trashed the whole day, and I'm learning there's no need to do that. So this week's primary goal is to sleep. Period. Sleep. I don't do enough of it. You have heard me lament about this before. If you watched, been keeping up with this little series here, I don't get enough rest, and this is no one's fault really but mine. No one's fault but mine. So this week is sleep. And then also hydration. I have been doing really, really good with hydrating. And by hydrating, I don't mean just drinking water. I mean getting the minerals back into my body. I wouldn't start the day without my my Celtic sea salt, and my lemon or lime, and my water. And I would, you know, go about my day like that. This last couple weeks, I've been out of sync with that, with all the up and down, moving around, and work commitments and stuff like that, obligations. I haven't been doing the best about it. So this week I will be focusing on sleep and hydration, particularly the electrolyte variety. And then I also want to continue tracking, but I'm tracking because I want to monitor my carbs. So the calories, yes, but even more so my carbohydrate intake. Without getting too sciencey here, because nobody's medical professional or scientist, okay? Just learn some things along the way. I don't want my blood sugar to spike and cause, you know, my hormones to be out of whack. So that is one of the primary reasons why I track. It is not easy. I do not love doing it. I don't. But what is monitored is managed, and it has worked for me. I want the data in my app, and I actually like when I hit the streaks and I'm actually, you know, tracking the way that I'm supposed to be tracking. So that's important for me. So we got sleep, hydration with electrolytes, and tracking for real, particularly my carbs and fat. And then lastly, not stressing about things. I would like to think that I'm a pretty chill, low-key, everything irie type of person, right? But there are things that sometimes get my goat. They do. And I don't need the stress. It doesn't help anything. It doesn't help me. prior to me starting this 90-day journey, I had been for probably the last 100 and maybe 20 days or something close to that. Not all the way, because I took the weekends off. I was doing Bible study on my Instagram, my Beyond the Smoking Mirrors Instagram page. It was just in my Insta stories. It was pretty lightweight. I would focus on a particular thing for that week, or it's like a theme. And for about 9 weeks, I talked about the fruit of the Spirit. Okay, we took it bit by bit. And that is such a big part of like my life, and it is my life, like God. And so just leaning and trusting him, really, I told you that to say, just leaning and trusting on his word, and me making sure that I'm spending time in his word and casting all my cares on him because he cares for me, and just focusing on him and having the strength through Christ Jesus to do the things that I know I need to do. And it's everything for me, and it's how I know I'm going to get through this. So there's no need for me to stress. That's what that whole little story was about. Like, if I'm trusting God, there's no need for me to stress about anything. And it has been, outside of the stuff that I show on this vlog, some stressful situations going on in life, because lives and people and things happen. And so I want to make sure that I'm keeping my priorities in the right place, which is God first, family, and then everything else is, after that. So I see that the camera says that I'm in for almost 13 minutes of talking to y'all. I'm going to cut this here. But I am going to ask how you all are doing. Those of you who have started your journey since either finding me or were on a journey and then found me, let me know how it's going. I'm rooting for you guys. I'm praying for you as I pray for myself. And I want to encourage you to be kind. And no matter how many times you failed or felt like you failed at this, keep going. You can start over. It's okay. And don't let anybody make you feel any kind of way about it. I'm pretty sure there's people in my life who are like, girl, you've been working out for da 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 da. And it doesn't matter. Everybody's thorn and like what their hang up is and what's hard for them is different. And I have questioned God many times about why I had to be the fat one. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I told y'all the other day, my family, they're like this. Okay, everybody, like my mom, my brother, my biological father, even my stepfather, who I call dad, they're all like this. Everybody little, but me. And I wondered, why me? Why it have to be me? But God is sovereign, and but it's my journey, and so it has taken me longer than some, and it may take me longer than many, but it is okay. And it's okay for y'all too. All right, let me stop talking to y'all. This is more fun than going to do my child's hair, because that's what I gotta do. Go do my daughter's hair, okay? So she can be curly Sue tomorrow. God bless you guys. Take good care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Love yourself. Okay? Take care of you. Bye.